Bible says actually that he is left-handed. Now, let me just say something about being left-handed. And this is not TCA's policy. This isn't what they believe. It's not Trinity's policy. It's just my belief that left-handed people are superior. Okay? We are greater than right-handed people. That's just the way it is. And here's why. Let me just tell you why. Because we live in a right-handed world and we have been discriminated against for many, many years. But my people are rising up, and we have said that we've had enough of being discriminated against. So left-handed people have had to adapt, we've had to grow, we've had to, be stronger, and so we are superior. That's just my belief. You don't have to believe that way, and if you're right-handed, you probably don't. But let me tell a story in the Bible about a guy named Ehud. So which one of these guys should be Ehud? I'm going to have you be Ehud. Now, he can't be the biggest guy, so he's going to be Ehud. Here's why. Because I believe Ehud was about my size, and you're about my size. And if you're left-handed, we have a lot in common already, besides the fact that we're not so tall. We are also left-handed, and you're really good-looking, and so we have that in common. All right, so you're Ehud. You are a soldier. Sorry, you don't have a name. I apologize about that. And then you're also a soldier, but you can be the chief soldier. And so you have that. All right. Over here, one of them is the king. And so the other one is, so we'll make you the king. What's your name? Selena, all right? Selena, and you are? Kelly, all right, I know you, Kelly. You are the person who carries the gift. And in this case, the gift is donuts. So that's awesome. So, all right, so let's set this up. I also have a prop guy. So the prop guy is going to come. And so, prop guy is also my youth pastor. His name's Pastor Mike. Everybody say hi to Pastor Mike. Also known as the greatest youth pastor in the history of the world. But why else, of course? So, where's Ehud? Ehud, all right, here's what the Bible says. Listen to the scriptures real quick. You ready? The Bible says in Judges chapter number 3, verse 15, but when the children of Israel cried out to the Lord raised up a deliverer for them, Ehud. Now, if your name's Ehud, you already have a couple strikes against you. He was a Benjamite, but here's what it says, a left-handed man, and by him the children of Israel sent tribute to Eglon, king of Moab. So, here the Bible says he's a left-handed man, but let me just tell you, the Hebrew doesn't have a word for left-handed in the Bible right here. It actually means this. It means shut up in your right hand. So everybody say shut up. Y'all good at that one. In your right hand. So, here's the thing. Ehud was left-handed because he had to be. He had a deformity in his right hand, which forced him to be left-handed. Now, this is the first case of anybody in the Bible being left-handed. He's the first left-handed man in the Bible. So what I'm going to do is, what's your name? Vincent. But today it is Ehud. Sorry, you got downgraded. I want you to take your right hand. All right, now make some sort of, no. Just make a fist like this. All right. Now we're going to have to, we got to bend it. Like there we go. All right, so we're going to do this. And, too strong. All right, so this is important and it will come into play later. All right, so now you are officially left-handed. All right, but I have another problem. All right, so I need the donuts. The Bible says, by him the children of Israel sent tribute to the king. So Kelly, you are the tribute girl. We have a dozen glazed donuts. Okay? So Kelly, come over here. You come over here next to Ehud. You and Ehud are on your way to see the king. The king's name is Eglon. Sorry, it just is what it is. It's Eglon. All right, so you're going to sit down because kings usually do a whole lot of nothing. And actually, the Bible says you're a really big person. It says that later. So go ahead and sit down. Well, a little big bone. All right, you're a little big. And so you really want these. All right, so you are going to get this gift from the guy whose name is Ehud, who is left-handed. All right. But here's what the thing is. The Bible says this. Ehud made a dagger. All right. Pastor Mike, could you bring me? Oh, yeah, don't throw that. All right, here is a knife. It is fake, and so, so Ehud does this. Listen, he's left-handed. That's very important. So what he does, he actually makes a dagger, and he places it, the Bible says, on his right thigh. So we need the other prop here, because of course, if he's going to hide a dagger, he has to have cape. So you get to wear cape, man. How cool is this? This is awesome. This is from my private collection, and here you go. All right. Now, you're going to hide the dagger on your right thigh. Now, I like you, but I want you to go ahead and put the dagger on your right thigh somewhere. Just put it down there somewhere. We're not looking. Go ahead. Go ahead. You got it. Okay. PG-13. All right, so I need two soldiers. Come here. You are protecting Eglon, the king. Okay? So you are going to guard her and protect her with your life. Now here's what the Bible says. The Bible says that the children of Israel were in bondage to this king. Listen up real quick. And so Ehud was sent. Now why was Ehud chosen? I believe Ehud was chosen because he had a handicap. He had a deformity. The Bible says he was shut up in his right hand, which means he had a palsy. So they look at him as if there's nothing he can do. I mean, he's useless. He's good for nothing. Nobody was left-handed. He couldn't serve in the army because he was left-handed. So they chose him to send this gift. But Ehud had a plan. And his plan was that he was going to make a difference with his life, no matter what anybody said, anybody thought, what anybody told him growing up. He might have heard these words all his life. Ehud, you're never going to amount to anything. I mean, you might as well give it up. But Ehud says, listen, I can carry that gift. And without telling anybody, he carried this dagger. And he carried it, the Bible says, on his right thigh. And that's really important. All right, Kelly, now you're coming in to bring the gift. Soldiers, come on. Now, you have to inspect this. That looks pretty good. That does look good. These are, now just hold on. Just hold on, yeah. No, okay, you can put these over here. Thank you so much. Now you have to frisk Ehud. But here's the thing. Come here, Ehud. Ehud, when they were going to frisk him, because nobody, listen to me, Jim, nobody was left-handed. They only looked one place. They only looked on his left thigh, because right-handed people carried their weapons on the left thigh, and they would pull out the dagger or the sword from the left thigh. So go ahead and frisk them, but when you frisk them, you remember, you only look in one place. Come on, give them the rundown. This is like going through the airport. All right. Ehud comes in, and he presents the gift to the king. The king says, thank you very much for the donuts. Let's go ahead and you can actually hold them for just a minute. All right, that's enough. No, be team player. All right. So, now, here's what Ehud does. He sends away the person as tribute. Kelly, I'm sorry, you had a short part in this play. You can go sit down. All right. Now, Ehud goes to turn back to come home, and he says, oh, turn around, and he says this to the king. King, I have a private message for you. And the king sends away his guards. So Selena, tell him to go away. Go away. Yeah. Go away. And the guards shut the door. All right, pretend like there's doors here. I was going to have a couple people be doors, but I really didn't want to hurt your guys' feelings and have you guys be doors. But we'll just pretend like two doors shut. So the king says to Eglon, Ehud, I should say, says to Eglon, Ehud says to Eglon, say that 10 times fast. Ehud said to Eglon, I have a private message for you. So Eglon, who's on the larger size, stands up. That's it. All right. And Ehud goes ahead and pulls out the dagger. yeah, face it this way, yeah. And stabs Eglon right in the gut. Now, hold up. Hold up. In the gut, and Eglon is so big that actually the blade gets lost. This is a true story. It's just the blade gets lost in his girth. So I want you to just go ahead and stab it. Now you are keeling over dead. You're gonna die. Yeah, you just got stabbed. What do you think? Come on now. This isn't Lost where people come back to life. You're dead. Slump over, dead. Close your eyes. You are dead. Boy. Ehud, now that he has killed Eglon, he runs out the back door. Go ahead. Soldiers, I need you. Where'd you go? I didn't dismiss you. All right. Here's what happens. The soldiers are locked outside the door. The Bible actually says that they believe that Eglon is in the bathroom. And he's taking so long, they're embarrassed. It actually uses the word embarrassed. Finally, they realize something's up. So they bust through the doors. Yeah! They bust through the doors to find their king dead. And they're in mourning. Yeah. Those acting classes paid off. Ehud, meanwhile, runs and goes and tells the children of Israel, we'll let the guys be the children of Israel, goes and tells them, the Lord has delivered Moab, King Eglon's people, into our hands. Let's go get them. The Lord has delivered Moab into our hands. Let's go get them. The Lord has delivered Moab into our hands. Let's go get them. The Lord has delivered Moab into our hands. Let's go get them. All right. Let's give everybody a big hand. Good job. All right, I need that tape back because I won't tell you why, but I need it back for another skit. You can take the tape off. The imaginary knife, very good. The donuts can stay right there.